G'day there, I'm Dingo Pete. Welcome to my kitchen. What's your favourite vegetable? I heard somebody say peas. That fellow up the back there said beans. Cauliflower? Come on, you've got to be serious. Mine is potato. I love potato. It is such a versatile vegetable. And being so versatile, it's almost a meal unto itself, because you don't need anything else on the plate. Imagine frying up a batch of hot chips. Yum! Do you want anything else on the plate? Maybe not. Maybe a couple of slices of bread and butter to put them in. That'd be nice. But I'll tell you what, the best way to have potatoes is when they are Hasselback potatoes. Thank you to that European restaurant that invented these all those years ago, because I tell you what, Hasselback potatoes will just blow your brains, particularly if you cook them the way I cook them. It is so easy, but the flavour will just explode in your mouth. Just looking at them, you'll start drooling. When you start eating, wow. Enjoy this. Have a go.
Well, the first part of this process is to have some spuds. I've got 4 here. They're all about the same size, but look how wobbly they are. What I'm going to do is stabilise that spud by taking off a little bit of a cheek. That won't move around at all, so it's not going to wobble all over the place. Then into that goes a skewer, about 3/4 of the way down through the thickness of the spud, so that when I cut it into thin slices about a few millimetres thick, that the knife's not going to go right through and chop the spud in half or quarters or whatever. Then need to fan those little slices out, drop it into some melted butter and pop it on a tray ready for the oven. Now give it a sprinkle of some pepper. Bit of pepper over that, not a lot, just a little. And now, in every second or third slice that I've made in those potatoes, in goes a slice of garlic. Not a thick slice, just a thin slice, and that's going to flavour the whole potato as it cooks. Pretty easy so far. What do you reckon? And off they go to the oven. Now, while the potatoes are in the oven, I'm going to make a herb sour cream that we'll put on them later on. We start off with half a cup of sour cream, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, about a tablespoon of finely chopped fresh parsley leaves, a bit of salt and some ground pepper. We're going to mix all of that together and it's just going to be lovely. While the potatoes are cooking, that's now going to go into the fridge to keep it nice and cool. Well, there are the spuds. They've been in there for about 20 minutes now. I've taken them out. I'm going to baste them with some more butter and pop them straight back into the oven. Let them keep cooking. That butter's going to make them crisp up beautifully. Well, they've been in there for another 20 minutes, so that's about 40 minutes in all at about 200 degrees. So what I'm doing now is putting bacon in every third or fourth slice in those potatoes, then basting with more butter to make it browner and crispier and more yummy. And then that's going straight back into the oven. Well, been there for about 10 minutes short of an hour, taken it out, and now we've got some grated cheese put all over the top of that and back into the oven. Look at that. They look gorgeous, don't they? They've been in the oven now for just over an hour, and all that cheese is melted through, the bacon is cooked, and now that herb sour cream that we created a little while ago is being spread across it. I've got some fresh chives here which I've chopped, and I'm just going to pop them on top, and then our meal is complete. And let me tell you, it is a meal like you would not believe if you haven't eaten it. Look at that, just bloody gorgeous. Wow.
Okay, who's game enough to give that a go? Did it look good enough to have a feed of? Well, let me tell you that those 4 spuds replaced my wife's and my roast meal that we'd intended to have that night. We just ate them. Just absolutely gorgeous. And they're only a side dish. Oh, come on. They're a full meal unto themselves. Please, have a go at cooking what I've just done. It is as easy as blazes. It is so easy, and you're going to delight your palate. If you've got some friends coming around, they'll be absolutely over the moon. They'll think you're one of the best cooks on the planet. And if you really like that, please click like on this video. Please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. I like cooking for you, I really do, but guess what? When I'm cooking for you, I'm getting it in here. You're going to have to do it yourself. Good on you. See you next Thursday. Bye-bye.